What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today is finally the day that this lacking Italian finally watches The Godfather. So, this is definitely one of those movies that's been on my I need to finally watch list for a long time. I don't know, I just never got around to watching it. Then I decided to start this channel. I was like, okay, what a better time to finally check out this movie with you guys. Before I was ready to check it out for the channel, I wanted to make sure I was getting into a flow, a rhythm with YouTube. And then one thing led to another, and I said, okay, if you guys help me hit 20,000 subscribers, I will finally check this one out. And at the time of this recording, last week I think it was, you guys helped me hit that goal. So again, a huge thank you to everyone who's been supporting me on this journey. Also a thank you to anyone who just saw the title and thumbnail to this one and said, alright, I'm going to check this guy out. All are appreciated. So, I only know two things about this movie. First thing is kind of an odd one. I don't know why I know this. Apparently, during filming one of Marlon Brando's scenes, a random cat just happened to wander onto the set, sit on his lap, and just inserted himself into the movie and became a character. Don't know why I know that random fact about this movie. Must have seen it somewhere. But, yeah, so there's that. And then I know the famous line, gonna make you an offer you can't refuse, or something like that. So, aside from those things, and the fact that this is like a mafia movie, I have no idea what to expect from this. But, whenever you check out, like, lists for the top 100 must-see movies, this is always in the top 5, regardless of who created the list. And apparently, it's a cinematic masterpiece work of art. I've said it before in previous reactions. I'm not a fan when things get overhyped, because then expectations are set so high and I hate to be let down. But judging by the fact that this is so well regarded amongst everyone, I have a feeling that I will be enjoying this. Also, at the time of this recording, I just finished Season 2 of The Sopranos. I know there have been some Godfather references throughout that show, and obviously all went over my head, but now, after today, I'll be able to get any future references. So, we're finally going to be getting into this one. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Again, massive thank you to all you guys who have been supporting me throughout this journey. Without you, I couldn't have hit this goal, and I'm very, very thankful. But without further ado, let's finally check out The Godfather.
I went to the police. These are the boys that were brought to trial. Please, in prison, and suspend the sentence. Suspend the sentence.
Unreal,
they went
man.
Free that very day. I stood in the courtroom like a fool. They smiled at me. Then I said to my wife, for justice, we must go to Don Corleone.
Why didn't you come to me first?
What do you want of me?
He said he was trying to be a good American citizen, and the justice system failed him.
That I cannot do.
I'll give you anything you ask.
We've known each other many years. First time you ever came.
There's the infamous cat.
But you don't ask with respect. You don't offer friendship. You don't even think to call me Godfather. Instead, you come into my house and then you ask me to do murder.
I ask you for justice.
That is not justice. Your daughter is still alive.
Oh yeah, isn't it like the Don can't refuse anything if you ask him on the day of his daughter's wedding?
Buonasera. Bonus. You treat me so disrespectful. If you'd come to me in friendship, you and your daughter would be suffering this very day. Should make enemies, then he would become my enemies. And then they would fear you.
Be my friend?
Maybe he can deny him on his daughter's wedding day.
Godfather?
Good. Someday, call upon you to do a service for there. Until that day, accept this justice as a gift on my daughter's wedding day.
Grazie. Grazie.
Alright, he is gonna take care of the guy. Or guys.
Give this to Clemenza. I want reliable people, people that aren't going to be carried away, in spite of what this undertaker said.
When does this take place? The 50s? 40s? I know the movie came out in 73, 74. Actually, maybe older. Those 30s cars? Are those feds? Oh, this takes place in New York?
Come on, do me a favor. Watch the kids. Don't let them run wild, all right?
20, 30 grand. Small bills, cash. Little silk purse. Weddings. Fortunato.
I got two
But
gabagoos.
it's not. Don't get any ideas.
Stupid jerk.
Oh, 20 to 30 grand back then, too. It's gotta be, what, $250,000 at least today? Still not sure what time this takes place in, but definitely a shitload of money.
Have to go back to work. Sicilian can refuse any request on his daughter's wedding day.
Yeah, alright.
But you have invited me to your home.
Get out of here. Private party. Go on. Hey, it's my sister's wedding. God damn FBI don't respect nothing.
Oh, you just come on private property?
Come here, come here, come here.
I take it just like a news reporter, not a wedding photographer?
For the last 6 months, he's been working in my pastry shop.
Azari, my friend, what can I do for you?
Not that the war is over, to repatriate him back to Italy. Godfather, I have a daughter.
Alright, so 40s? World War II?
He's not on the list, but Luca Brasi wants to see him.
Is this necessary?
To be invited to the wedding, so he wanted it.
Dankalo, that you have invited me to your home. Wedding day of your daughter. May that first child be a masculine.
Michael, that man over there is talking to himself.
So this is the Michael he was waiting for the picture?
If he's your brother, why does he have a different name?
My brother Sonny was a kid. He found Tom Hagen in the street, and so my father took him in, and he's been with us ever since. He's a good lawyer, not a Sicilian. I think he's going to be consigliere, like a counselor, an advisor. Very important to the family.
Like a right-hand man?
On the day of your daughter's wedding. And I hope that their first child be a masculine child. My ever-ending loyal for your daughter's bridal purse.
Thank you, look.
I'm going to leave you now because I know you are busy.
Yeah, he had a little slip-up, but his rehearsal paid off. Hey now. What's she measuring? Dude's about to lose his teeth.
I was wanting to come to the wedding. I told you he was going to come. He's a good godson.
Alright, all the way from Cali. People asking for his autograph. I'm guessing an actor.
And within an hour, he signed a release for a certified check of $1,000.
How'd he do that?
Less money?
Father made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
What was that?
Your
Luca
life?
Brasi held a gun to his head. His brains or his signature would be on the contract. That's a true story.
I'm guessing he's the straight edge son, being a Marine and all. Just wanted nothing to do with the family.
Tom, tell him to come to the office.
How are you, Fredo? My brother Fredo, this is Kay Adams.
I've heard that name before.
Are you having a good time?
A little bit too good of a time. He looks shit-faced.
Bought the movie rights to this book. And the main character's a guy just like me. I wouldn't even have to act. Just be myself. Godfather, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Or maybe he's a bit of both.
Now, just go outside, enjoy yourself, and I want you to leave all to me. Yeah?
Damn, that's a hell of a cake.
We'll discuss him when you come back from California.
When am I going to California?
I want you to talk to this movie big shot and settle his business for Johnny. Now, if there's nothing else, I'd like to go to my daughter's wedding.
Make him an offer he can't refuse. Old plane.
I'm gonna make so much trouble. I'm a lawyer. I have not threatened. I know almost every big. I have a special practice. I handle one client. Now, you have my number. I'll wait for your call. By the way, I admire your pictures very much. Check them out.
Is he gonna figure out who his client is and be like, yes, sir, right away, sir?
I don't want to use his name unless it's really necessary.
Hey, come on over here with me. I want to show you something really beautiful. Hey, $600,000 on that kind of dough for a single horse.
Yeah, horses are so much freaking money, it's ridiculous.
I'm not going to race him, though. I'm going to put him out.
My cousins jump horses competitively. They've been offered like $5 million plus for some of their horses, and they're like, nah.
Italian people, that's a very religious, close relationship.
Just tell him he should ask me anything else. But this is one favor I can't give him.
But ask the second favor when he's been...
You don't understand.
Fair enough.
Way just to make me look ridiculous. My position can't afford to be made. Now you get the hell out of here. You tell him I ain't no band leader. Yeah.
He's heard about that.
Thank you for the dinner and a very pleasant evening.
Maybe your car could take me to the airport.
Corleone is a man who insists on hearing bad news immediately.
What'd you do, man? What, blood? It's not his. He's still alive. Ugh. Is it his? There's your 600 grand.
Maybe one of the 5 families, maybe all of them. They can buy more police and political power. Now we have the unions, we have the gambling. Narcotics is a thing of the future. We risk everything we have. I mean, not now, but 10 years from now.
Sadly, yeah, narcotics. So much freaking money in that.
I need a man who has powerful friends. I need $1 million in cash. Politicians that you carry in your pocket like so many nickels and dimes.
What is the interest for my family?
In the first year, your end should be $3-4 million, and then it would go up.
And what is the interest for the Tattaglia family?
My compliments. I'll take care of the Tattaglias.
So I receive 30% for finance, political influence, and legal protection. That's what you're telling me. Why do I deserve this generosity?
Dollars in cash, just finance. Salud, Don Corleone.
I said that I would see you because you're a serious man. But I must say no to you, and I'll give you my reason. It's true, I have a lot of friends in power. They know my business was drugs instead of gambling. The difference to me what a man does for a living, you understand. But your business is a little dangerous.
The Tattaglias will guarantee it.
Italians guarantee our
Wait a
investment.
minute. They talk when they should listen. Senor Sonotsum, I know is final. You on your new business, I know you do very well, and thank you.
Can respect that. He sees the bigger picture. Problems lay ahead in that industry. Stick to what's been working for him and not get too greedy.
And tell Luca Brazzi to come in. I'm a little worried about this Salozzo fellow. Not what he's got under his fingernails, you know. Talia's, you're not too happy with our family, and find out what you can.
Sending in a mole? I say the random like fade to blacks, it almost feels like it's like a TV show. We're cutting a commercial, but it works for this movie.
Now, what do you want for Christmas?
Oh, just you.
Oh my god, he's so young. Damn.
Un bicchiere di scotch. Che non bevi. Io ti conosci.
Ha parlato con la famiglia Tatà. Io ho pensato, oro, di business. A me mi bisogna uno come te, fuori. Io ho capito che...
He's doing what he was told. I don't know why I thought he was going after Don for a second. Guess the vest doesn't help against an attack like that. Why'd they do that? Did they know he was a mole?
Oh, Tom Hagen. Hey, I'm glad I run into you.
Well, I haven't got time.
If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
Aspetta, Fredo. I'm gonna buy some fruit. I want some fruit.
Uh-oh. What? We're so early into the movie. I was not expecting that.
Would you like me better if I were a nun?
No.
Be better if I were Ingrid Bergman.
That's a thought.
Michael.
No, I would not like you better if you were Ingrid Bergman. What's the matter?
Well, that's a shitty way to find out about your dad.
They don't say if he's dead or alive. Is he all right?
All kinds of stories. It was hit bad, Mikey. Are you there?
There's still a chance he's alive.
But didn't Tom tell you I called?
Come home, kid. Oh, Mama, you here?
All right.
Man, people are getting hit left and right. That should be on you.
Where is it? Fine. The word is out in the street he's already dead.
What's the matter? Jesus Christ. Sonny, take it easy. Paulie was out sick. He's been a little sick all winter.
He wants me to get a different bodyguard. He said no.
I want you to bring him to my father's house now, you understand?
Name people over here?
No, just you and him. I'm gonna have a couple people come over the house, a couple of people.
Santino Corleone, we have Tom Hagen. Been released with our proposition. Listen to everything he has to say and don't lose that famous temper of yours, huh, Sonny?
Is this all happening because he turned down the drug dealer guy?
Let's face it, Tom, I'm all due respect and rest in peace was slipping. 10 years ago, could I have gotten to him? Well, now he's dead. So you gotta talk to Sonny, Tessio, that fat Clemenza. It's good business, Tom.
But even Sonny won't be able to call up Luca Brasi.
Yeah.
Well, no one's going to be able to call him.
Let me worry about Luca. You just talk to Sonny and the other two kids.
I'll do my best.
Now, you can go. I don't like violence, Tom. Blood is a big expense. He's still alive. 5 shots and he's still alive. Bad luck for me. For you if you don't make that deal.
Is that all security or just people waiting to make sure he's okay? Or both?
That Sonny's running wild. Find a spot over on the west side. 309 West 43rd Street.
Yeah, I think about it.
New York sometime this month. Now watch out for the kids when you're backing out. 39th Street, Carlos Santos. You pick up 18 matches.
Yeah, all right, that must do a little bit.
Damn.
Now make sure that they're clean.
Super grainy.
Yeah. You want it on the telephone.
Some girl.
Hello, Kay? He's good. He's gonna make it. Huh?
I love you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can't talk. Yeah, I'll see you tonight.
It's crazy. I didn't recognize him in his army fatigues before. They finished the job.
What are you?
Oh, shit.
This is my father. There's nobody here. What happened to the guards?
They interfered with hospital service. Them leave about 10 minutes ago.
Beach 45620, please. Nurse, wait a minute. Stay here. Sonny, Michael, I'm at the hospital. Nobody. No Tessio's men, no detectives, nobody.
I won't panic.
You and I are gonna move my father to another room.
That's out of the question.
Men are coming here to kill him. Now help me, please.
Smart guy. The detectives that made everyone leave definitely in the other family's pockets.
I am Enzo. Yes, Enzo.
You better get out of here, Enzo. There's gonna be trouble.
If there is trouble, I stay here to help you.
Wait for me outside in front of the hospital. I'll be out in a minute. Go ahead.
Okay.
Just lie here, Bob. I'll take care of you now. I'm with you now. I'm with you.
Guy's a true gangster. Took 5 shots. That's back in the day with this type of medical care.
Get rid of these. Put your hand in your pocket like you have a gun. You'll be okay. You did good.
Resourceful. This guy's like, I was just bringing some flowers, man.
Attorney for the Corleone family. Private detectives hired to protect Vito Corleone. Just to carry firearms. For a judge in the morning and show cause.
All right, let him go. Come on.
Corrupt bastard. Not for nothing, though. They should move him to his house, fortify it, get 24/7 doctor care at home.
What's with all the new faces?
After the hospital thing, Sonny got mad. Bruno Titalia, 4 o'clock this morning.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, damn. He got big-ass welt from that punch.
What about this McCluskey? What do we do with this copy?
They want to have a meeting with me, right? It will be me, Klusky, and Solezzo. Let's set the meeting. Get our informers to find out where it's going to be held. Now, we insist it's a public place, a bar,
Set an
restaurant,
ambush?
someplace where there's people so I feel safe. They're going to search me when I first meet them, right? I can't have a weapon on me then. They have a weapon planted there for them. Then I'll kill them both.
You know, for the straight-edge Marine that didn't want a part of this family business, he seems pretty damn good at it.
Tom, wait a minute. I'm talking about a cop that's mixed up in drugs, a crooked cop who got mixed up in the rackets, and...
He looks so familiar, too.
Helps to get rid of the bad blood. Been 10 years since the last one. You know, you gotta stop him at the beginning. They should never let him get away with that. He was all proud of you, being a hero and all. Your father, too. Not a hint. Absolutely nothing. Even Solozzo's people don't know where the meeting's.
I'll pick you up in front of Jack Dempsey's joint in an hour and a half. We could put a jail on him. Solazzo will lose our ass going around the block.
What about the negotiator?
He's over at my place playing pinochle with a couple of my men.
It's too much of a risk for Mike. Maybe we ought to call it off, Sonny.
So why doesn't he just blast who's ever in the goddamn car?
Solozzo might not even be in the car, Sonny.
I get it.
Louis' restaurant in the Bronx.
Police captain's got to be on call 24 hours a day. Anybody know this joint?
Yeah, sure, I do. Perfect for us. A small family, everyone minds his business. They got an old-fashioned toilet, the chain thing. We might be able to take the gun behind it.
You go to a restaurant, you talk for a while, you relax. Then you get up and you go take a leak. You ask for permission to go. And don't take any chances. 2 shots in the head apiece.
Very good to plant that gun. Toilet with just the Hands, all right? I'll be after the job.
Come on, let's move.
We got a game plan, fellas.
Tell you to drop the gun right away.
Yeah, a million times.
Piece in the head as soon as you come out the door.
How long do you think it'll be before I can come back?
With Mom, you know, you're not seeing her before you leave, and I'll get a message to that girlfriend.
It sucks. You gotta, like, just abandon your life. And granted, he'll be able to come back eventually, but...
Not the way I wanted things to go at all. It should have never happened.
I don't want my father bothered anymore.
I swear on my children, but you gotta keep an open mind. I mean, I hope you're not a hothead like your brother Sonny.
I'm sorry about the other night, Mike. I gotta frisk you, so turn around now. On your knees, facing me.
In the car?
Going to Jersey?
Maybe. Nice work, Lou.
How's the Italian food in this restaurant?
Try the veal. It's the best in the city. Cavid.
Don't give him the death stare too much. Play the part for now.
He said I have a guarantee.
What guarantees can I give you, Mike? I missed my chance. I'm not that clever. All I want is a truce.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Try to take the guy out, and then you're like, oh, all I want is peace.
I frisked him. He's clean.
He bought him dinner, so he just wanted to, you know, get his money worth. Cop a little feel there. Please be there. Is there another stall? Oh, no, but it's there. Do it. Do it.
Nicolò, tu mi capisci, no? Sei italiano come tu padri? Tu padri sta male. Il cambio ti fa un riunione e mettiamo tutto a posto. Sti fissaria.
There we go. 2 shots each. Drop it, walk out. Wonder what his dad's gonna say when he finds out Michael was the one that did this. I know he was in critical condition earlier, but he really should have been brought home ASAP. Just kept under constant surveillance, and it's not like he was in a time when medical equipment and stuff was at its peak.
I know, but how much can... What's the matter with you, Carlo?
Since McCluskey's killing, the police have been cracking down on most of our operation, and also the other families.
Makes sense.
Through our contacts in the newspapers, McCluskey being linked with Sollozzo and the drug rackets, you see, things are starting to loosen up.
Send Fredo to, under the protection of Don Francesco Valet.
I'm going to learn the casino business.
Yeah.
Michael.
About Michael.
It was Michael who killed Sollozzo, but he's safe to bring him back.
That's got to be tough for him. I feel like out of all his kids. He's happy that Michael wanted nothing to do with the family business. He's a Marine, a war hero, and yeah, gets sucked into this world.
By killing that old bastard, I hope you're enjoying it. Well, you just do what I tell you to do. Consigliere, Sicilian, I wouldn't be in a shape. Pop that Jenko, look what I got. I didn't mean that. Mom made a little dinner Sunday.
Having a good time with our policy banks up there in Harlem.
I knew that was going to happen since they started making big money.
Hey, don't you ever tell her to shut up. You got that?
Yeah, for real. Definitely not a bad policy to not talk business at dinner.
We don't discuss business at the table.
And not for nothing, too, maybe Don wouldn't have gotten shot at all, if not so many times, had Fredo not been so incompetent and could get out of the car and fire back, not drop the gun.
Oh, ma non è cosa per ora. Non se ne parla, più tardi casomai. Dove vai ora?
Corleone.
Perché non piglia la macchina?
Non voglio camminare.
Ancora!
And if you had to be on the run, there's worse places to be. Never been to Italy, but would love to go. Oh, actually, this was a bad time to be in Italy. I know they said the war was ending or over, but still, Italy didn't have a great reputation in World War II.
Mamma mia, io sono cascato innamorato. E che sei rimasto colpito da un fulmine.
Do they know each other already?
Lascia perdere.
It's like that in a lot of places.
Ha colpito il nostro amico come un... ma che sta? Poteva essere un ramacarotti.
Forse duro diavolo.
Prendo approssimativamente.
Era bella, bellissimo.
Imagine it's like his daughter.
Era color prugna. Magari un più poteva essere più greca che italiana. La conoscete? La conoscete?
La sto paese non di ste ragazze.
Is it his daughter?
Tanto giro a capire. Che de sua figlia.
Yep.
No, che sa, due figlie.
And he's doing all the curves. That's why I could never have a daughter.
Tucci per me. Sì, sì. I apologize if I offended you. È straniero in questo paese. E non voleva mancare di rispetto né a lei né a vostra figlia.
Yeah, not for nothing. He didn't say anything bad anyway.
My name is Michael Corleone. There are people who pay a lot of money for that information. But then your daughter would lose a father instead of gaining a husband.
Damn. Straight to the point.
Minchia, ma si sa. I want to meet your daughter. With your permission. Con il suo permesso e con il consenso di tutta la famiglia. Con tutto il rispetto, naturalmente.
Venite domenica. Mi chiamo Vitello. Abito in campagna.
Si chiama vostra figlia?
Apollonia.
Yes, different times. Guess he's not so concerned about the woman he left behind anymore. Damn, his eye still hasn't even healed. He's already moved on. Wasn't kidding about the supervision of the family. He's got his own supervision too.
These fat slobs still betting yet? Tell them to start taking action. Only last week on the game.
The kid could still have a father through a feeding tube.
Come here, come here, come here, come here.
No! Not for nothing. You know what family you're getting into. What the hell would you think would happen?
My sister again, I'll kill you.
Kids are like, man, we were just running through the fire hydrant. He's still got the bruised eye? Damn, they moved quickly. I guess when you know, you know.
Dinner's on the table.
I'm not hungry yet.
You just told me to make you dinner.
Hey, Bafangul, huh? Break it all, you spoiled guinea brat. Break it all.
Don't you
Alright, Sonny. Time to get to work.
Sonny, hurry, come on. Go ahead. Come on.
Uh-oh. Damn. All before he could go take care of the prick boyfriend, fiance, whatever the hell that guy is. I wonder if they did that because they think Sonny was the one that executed the other hit, or because they can't get to Michael.
This is Tom Hagen at his request. Now, you owe your Don a service. Your funeral parlor in 1 hour.
Cashing in on that sooner than expected.
Dopo quando maritasti, e non credo che qua tu sei più sicuro. Voglio che tu vada in una villa vicino a Siracusa. Subito.
Che succede?
Brutte notizie.
Yep.
Tuo frate Santino l'hanno ammazzato.
Andiamo, dai, me l'avevi promesso.
He took that better than I thought he would.
Cal, dove è Aplon?
La sorpresa sta guidando da sola.
Diventerà una brava moglie americana.
Aspetta, ti prepari i bagagli.
Fabrizio, dove vai?
Aspettami lì, che vengo da sola fino da te.
Why do I have a bad feeling? Oh my god.
Fortunate, so unnecessary. Natalia lost a son, and if Natalia agrees, let things go on the way they were before.
It's crazy he's still willing to be diplomatic.
And I believe that, and I believe that now.
It's not like the old days. A refusal is not the act of a friend. And the politicians in New York. He must let us draw the water from the well.
But they won't help, so like, what's the freaking point?
We can make 50,000 distributing. I want to control it as a business. I don't want it near schools. I don't want it sold to children. That's an infamy.
Yeah, that'll work out well for you.
Harvey should hang himself in his jail cell. Then I'm going to blame some of the people in this room, and that I do not forgive. But that aside, let me say that I swear that I will not be the one to break the peace we've made here today.
Honor amongst criminals.
Insist that all these drug middlemen have clean records.
Bazzini's the man who know that without being told. He never could have outfought Santino, but I didn't know until this day that it was.
Come on, Nancy.
Oh yeah, he can go back to her now.
I've been back a year. Longer than that, I think. It's good to see you, Kate.
Oh, so a big time jump.
My father's no different than any other powerful man, responsible for other people, like a senator or a president.
Senators and presidents don't have men killed.
I'm sure there are some that do.
The way of doing things is over. It's finished. The Leone family is going to be completely legitimate. Trust me. That's all I can tell you about my business.
Michael, why did you come here? What do you want from me after all this?
I came here because I need you.
Please stop it, Michael.
Because
it's too late. It's too late.
I tell you, man, this guy is bold as hell. At least this one, he did have an established relationship with her.
Why am I out?
you're not a wartime consigliere, Tom. Things may get rough with the move we're trying.
Tom, I advise Michael. Thought you were a bad consigliere. Santino was a bad Don. Rest in peace. Michael has all my confidence, as you do. Why, he must have no part in what is going to happen.
You're out, Tom.
It appears he doesn't quite agree with him, but he's still supporting his son no matter what.
It really looks good. Leave them out here. We'll deal with them later. All right, now, let me open the door, all right?
Welcome to Las Vegas. Your brother, Freddie.
It was Jay. Girls here. Okay. You keep them occupied.
That's why he's been out here for over a year.
Now, Mo Green will sell us his share of the casino. Tom?
Hey, Mike, are you sure about that? You never said nothing to me about selling.
Yeah, well, I'll make him an offer he can't refuse. See, Johnny.
Learning the family quote.
But Mo and me were good friends, right, Mo, huh?
I got to kick sometimes to make it run right with Freddie and I, so I had to straighten him out. He was banging cocktail waitresses 2 at a time. What's wrong with you?
Could have been doing something worse.
Think about a price.
Do you know who I am? We're going out with cheerleaders.
Wait a minute, Mo. The Don, you can explain.
Just a minute now. And Mike is in charge of the family business. Now, if anything to say it to Mike.
Mike? A man like Mo Green like that?
You're my older brother, and I love you.
Shut the hell up.
Sides with anyone against the family again. I have to see my father and his people. This weekend we'll go out.
Damn.
We'll go to the city, we'll see a show, and we'll have dinner, I promise.
They're doing some pretty significant time jumps.
Michael, your sister wants to ask you something. Connie and Carla want you to be godfather.
Let me think about it. We'll see. Come on.
Marzini won't move against you first. Meeting with someone that you absolutely trust, guaranteeing your safety. And at that meeting, you'll be assassinated.
Sounds pleasant.
Drink wine more than I used to. Anyway, I'm drinking more. I don't know. Your wife and children, are you happy with them?
Very happy.
That's good. I hope you don't mind the way I am. Going over this Marzini business. It's an old habit. I spend my life trying not to be careless. Women and children can be careless, but not men.
I don't know about that.
You're not able.
I did it already.
Good be
Pop,
anyone.
I took care of that.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
What's the matter? What's bothering you? I'll handle it. I told you I can handle it. I'll handle it.
It's the ultimate test.
Where are you?
Take it easy, Pops.
I love you.
Oh, man. Poor kid doesn't understand anything. At least he went out playing with his grandson and for a brief moment had a smile there. An orange smile, but...
Mike, can I have a minute?
Is this the traitor that's going to request the meeting now?
Marzini wants to arrange a meeting so we can straighten any of our problems out.
You talk to him?
Yeah, I can arrange security on my territory.
Right.
All right.
You know how they're gonna come at you?
They're arranging a meeting in Brooklyn, where I'll be safe.
I always thought it would have been Clemenza, not Tessie.
Tessia was always smarter. After the baptism, I've decided to be godfather to Connie's, and then I'll meet with Don Barzini, all the heads of the 5 families.
Munde spiritus et da locum spiritui Turis est judicari vivus et mortus sapiense propitiases potens parte Domine nos missione omnia peccatorum in eiodum Christo Iesu Dom ego te liniolia salut rabias vitam aeternam. Amen. Credes in spiritum sanctum sanctor carnes
Everyone getting into place, but how's it gonna unfold?
Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, Catholic Church, Fiat voluntas tua secret sodie, et dimitte nos inducas in tentatione, Michael, ingredere in templo filies unigenitum Dominum nostrum, passus sub Pontius Pilatus, ascendere a celos, sedere ad extra Dei, predum Spiritus Sanctum, Sanctam Ecclesiam Catholicam, resurrectionem, vitam aeternam. Amen. Michael Francis Rizzi. All his works. And all his
wrong bed, wrong time.
Michael Rizzi, in nomine Patris et Spiritus Sancti. And may the Lord be with you.
Can't go to Vegas. I'm gonna have to leave without her. Go back to the house, wait for my call. I'll only be a couple of days.
We're on our way to Brooklyn. I hope Mike can get us a good deal tonight.
The guy says for you two to go on ahead. Well, that's what he said.
I can't go either, Sal.
Tell Mike it was only business.
He understands that.
Excuse me, Sal. Huh?
Tom, can you get me off the hook? For old time's sake.
Can't do it, Sally.
You have to answer for Santino, Carlo.
Mike, you got it all wrong.
That little farce you played with my sister. You think that could fool a Corleone?
Please, Mike, don't do this to me.
Mike, don't do this to me, please. Barzini's dead. So is Philip Tattaglia. Mo Green. Hey, I settle all family business, so don't tell me you're innocent, Carl. Admit what you did. Get him a drink. Come on. Don't be afraid, Carl. Come on. You think I make my sister a widow? I'm godfather to your son, Carl.
So, did he attack her to draw Sonny out, knowing he would come kill him? And that's when they knew to attack him?
I'll call your wife. Tell her what flight you're on. Come on, get out of my sight.
Yep, kind of figured that would happen. That's a crazy camera angle.
I don't know how many it killed. That's your husband! That's your husband!
Get him a doctor. Hysterical. Don't ask me about my business, Kate. Don't ask me about my business.
No!
This one time I'll let you ask me about my affairs.
Is it true?
Gonna make such a big fuss about asking. Tell her the truth.
I guess we both need a drink, huh?
That Corleone.
Alright, guys. So, I finally just got finished watching The Godfather. And I can definitely see what all the hype was about. It's a shame it's taken me this long to finally watch this classic movie. But thankfully, I did wait because now I got to share it with you guys. I gotta say, typically, I don't enjoy older movies. There's only a handful of older movies, like movies pre-1980, that I actually enjoy. For the most part, I just find them kind of boring. You know, it's usually very grainy quality and bad acting and no special effects or anything like that. But this movie nailed it, and it's easy to see why it's so well regarded. And a lot of movies since have pulled from this. The acting was great. The story was phenomenal. The score was great. I don't know, but I probably watched like a remastered version, so it wasn't like terrible quality or anything. There were like one or two scenes where it was just like, eek, like bad quality. But aside from that, it looked great. The death effects were great. And yeah, just overall, a very, very well put together movie. Didn't feel like 3 hours, which is a good thing. Some movies that are 2.5 hours, even, if you're not enjoying yourself, it feels like 12 hours. You just did a full day's worth of work. But this one flew by. So, Brando, amazing as the Don. I don't know of any older actors that could have portrayed the Don like Brando did, but I'm sure none existed at the time because he was like made for that role. Perfect across the board. Freaking Pacino. I didn't even recognize him until like a third of the way into the movie. He was so young. And there were a lot of other faces I did recognize. I don't know their names, but I know them from movies I've seen, from like the 2000s, stuff like that. Now, there's really not much I can say about this movie that hasn't been said 1,000 times before. It's like the gold standard of what a movie should be. Now, I am eager to check out the second one. I don't know if the second one is as good, better, or just a complete train wreck in comparison to this one. Yeah, I don't ever recall hearing anyone saying, you got to check out The Godfather Part 2. It's always just like, you got to watch The Godfather. They could be talking about the trilogy in itself. They could have just been referring to the first one, but either way, I will be checking out the second one at some point because curious to see how the story continues. I'd have to say my only complaint with this movie were the time jumps. They were just randomly thrown at us. 1 second Michael's in Italy, his wife sadly had gotten killed, and then a scene or two later, he's back in New York, and he had been for a year plus. It's like, I get it. I'm okay with, movies doing time jumps, but it was like, it really was out of nowhere. And then they did it again at some point when all of a sudden Michael had a kid. And again, I get for the sake of the story, time jumps were needed. Progress the growth of the family. Michael climbing the ladder. But I just wish they would have done something to kind of like, even like a fade to black, generic, like 1 year later. Something like that. Like, it was just a surprise. Of anything to complain about, it's really not a big deal. I was able to pick up on it, like, oh, okay, time jump. But honestly, that's really the only like complaint I had about this movie was just like the random time jump. Other than that, loved it. Can definitely have a better appreciation for The Sopranos now, going forward with that series. If you're interested in that, the first 2 seasons are up on the channel, and I'll be starting my reaction to the third one. And also now I can get the references and jokes that shows like The Sopranos and even non-mafia related content has made in reference to this movie without it going over my head. So that's good. So all in all, I am definitely happy I finally have this movie under my belt. It was long overdue, very much needed. And again, thank you all from the bottom of my heart for helping me reach this milestone, which made me want to check out this movie. I appreciate all the support you guys have shown me over these past couple of months, and with your continued support, we're going to keep this channel growing. So, again, thank you guys. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.